Yo, donation and mining family. What's going on out there? What's up? What's up? You got your two favorite peeps out here, guys. You got Crypto McKell and myself. Nemesis. What's up? What's up, my dude?
Eating pie.
And that kind of looks delicious over there, man. I'm not gonna lie, man.
The wife made it.
Oh man, now you know it's extra delicious.
She has never made, at least made me. But she's like, no, she's not like I've ever made like apple pie, but she like went all out and made apple pie for Thanksgiving.
Damn.
Bro.
Fire.
10 out of 10. 10
Damn,
out of 10.
fire, dude. It's fire. And he's not sharing with me. That son of a bitch.
I wouldn't snag the last piece before anybody else snatched it.
It says a lot.
I was letting the kids eat it. Snooze, you lose.
I'd be like, yoink. I'm going to take that.
Yeah.
So glad you had a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was good, man.
Nice.
Florida family came in for the last time the wife's grandpa's going to be traveling.
They didn't bring COVID with them this time, did they?
No one was coughing this time around. So.
Because I remember the last time
they came in.
They got you. They got you good.
They got us, man. And those are facts. What up, DogeLord?
What's up, DogeLord? What up, nerd? What's up, Jason the Tiger Osborne? What's up, guys? And shout out to everybody else that's not typing in the chat and just lurking in the background.
Thanks.
So we have all these people out here now going, GPU mining's back on. Turn it on, everybody.
It's back on, bro. It's time to turn it on.
It's back on. It's back on like Donkey Kong.
I mean, in my situation, I never turned off. So if I turn it back on, I'm like, I've been on this whole time. Yeah.
Well, I won't lie. I mean, my GPUs themselves have been off. I'm mining in other ways. My CPUs are mining, and bro, CPUs are hella profitable right now. Especially if you got AMD.
Like you're mining Zephyr.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, but man.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah, the gains are real. Depending on your CPU, depends on where you're at. And to make $6-7 a day on a CPU, you ain't doing bad, dude.
That's not bad.
Considering the amount of wattage you're really utilizing in the process, it's like not bad. I'll allow it.
Yeah, I know Unmineable switched their pool over because they have an XMR like pool.
Yeah.
Where you can park like your CPUs and stuff like that.
Yep.
And their pool is they announced that they like converted it over to Zephyr because it was just way more profitable. Which I find crazy because I know that there's like
already doing that.
Right. Well, kind of sucks because I know a few people that were using the XMR pool on Unmineable with their X5s, and they were like, "Why aren't my X5s working anymore?" It's because they changed the coin of the pool, so they're like, bro. They were like, "Hey, have you heard anything?" And I was like, "No." And then I saw that Unmineable changed their pool, and I was like, "That'll do it."
Oh, that's too funny. Zephyr. But it's best to find a pool that will mine it and you ain't got to touch it. One of the reasons why I do like Monero Ocean. They will mine whatever's the most profitable and pay you out in Monero.
Right. This is FA, yeah. What CPU coin mining is Zephyr? What's up, Lion Brian? Just chatting with you in Discord while I'm eating my pie. Because that math is solid math. They still haven't messaged me. They're supposed to message me, but they haven't yet. I won a giveaway on from Coin Mining Central.
Oh shit!
I won a KSO Pro. So the Caspa AC. So I mean,
now
and you
you're
know
in a dilemma.
Right, so you know my standpoint. You know that, like,
that's why I'm dying over here.
I was never gonna buy a Caspa.
You still haven't?
Still haven't. I've been on that horse. I'm dying on that horse.
You're gonna buy
but now
now.
I have a free one. And we're actually talking in Discord about, like, basically the alternative, right? Is sell it. Max Voltage put out a video.
You're gonna still profit off the KS0.
So
no matter how you're looking at it, you're making profit.
At the current standpoint, if emissions never changed, which they're changing constantly.
Oh my god, yeah.
It could take you, if the emissions don't change and there's no more ASICs being produced and no more hash rate comes online, and it just stays solid for 6 months, I would make the same amount of money that I would if, like, I bought one. Or if I was going to sell one, right? If I sold it now, it would take me 6 months with nothing changing, which we know that's impossible. So according to, like, max math, calling it max math, my ROI would probably be never at this point. Like, if I bought one, it would be, like, potentially never. So,
right, funsies.
do I just mine it and keep it and then, keep it and hodl it? Or do I continue on my horse and just dip it because I know better, right? So, like, it's a good point. It was a good point in Discord that we were talking about. Because I was just going to, like, sell it. And then, like, Brian sent me the video and he was like, hey, watch this. And I was like, all right. And I was like, dang, that's some good math. The maths.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It does. Like, and
which I've always been on that horse anyway. This is the reason why I wasn't going to buy Caspa ASIC. But here we are. Stuck in the dilemma of now I have a Caspa ASIC, but they haven't messaged me.
You didn't pay for it, so
yeah.
You have no ROI time frame on there. It's just a matter of, does it make more than the electric that it consumes?
I mean, yeah, it makes like $5 a day.
And what's it utilizing a day in power?
100 watts.
So you're looking at about 25.
That's the dilemma.
That 25 cents a day at $5 a day.
Yep.
That's
the dilemma, right? The profit's good, but the profit is diminishing daily.
You're just converting into Bitcoin until there's no more profits, or when you're down, let's say 40%.
Or according, everybody says dump it. Yeah, according to eBay, I could sell it for like $800-900.
Right. Now,
I will never see that amount of money from this machine ever.
Now, let's say here's the gambling side of it.
Damp it, yeah. I know.
Do you believe the market is going to a bull run? How
Yes,
convicted are you of this?
very
This is
convicted.
okay.
But
Now,
with the emissions of Caspa,
what's your pump?
the machine will never be
Your
profitable.
what's your
Like I'll
pump?
never like make the amount.
That's not the time frame how I'm looking at this.
Because like right now, it's only making like 36 coins a day.
So, either way you're looking at it, right? So, say you're making a consistent $5 a day.
2025, yeah.
So let's say after
750
electric,
and sell it in a day.
let's say
sell
that
it KSO.
let's say you're making like
Y'all are all out breaking standing.
450 a day, right? Let's say you just mine on it until it's making 375 a day, and then reevaluate where the market's at.
I mean, I thought that too. I thought about that
and then if you're thinking that the market has just entered the bull run, I would sit there and kind of hold back, wait with it, maybe continue to mine, and then when you know bull run confirmed, you sell it in there because everybody and their mother is going to be FOMOing at you be able.
Well,
bro, I mean, come on. Gundy got rid of one of his things for because of a bull run though.
But they keep releasing new and new, like more cast basics. Like,
right.
Yeah, I mean, you know this. So like this is why I don't want one.
$1,500 on that unit during a bull run is not unrealistic. We know the cycles.
No. I agree, Flying Brian. He said emission drop combined with hash rate increases in no bueno. Yeah. I agree.
But if you get a big price move in the upward momentum, people will be blinded. They hear moonshot.
I don't know.
They start doing their little moon dance.
Yeah, I agree. It's too far out. Yeah, bull run's too far out for that to be like realistic.
Yeah, it just depends on how close we really are to a real breakout.
He says you sell now and buy Depot Glissies. Facts. I can't, but Nim could. I could send him some dollars for Depot Glissies.
Oh yeah, but Depot Dogs.
I'll send him some money in Cash App and say these are for Depot Glissies.
You need to go get me a Depot dog and enjoy it.
Send pics of Depot Glissies. ROI on Depot Glissies is beefy.
Big beef.
But yeah, I mean, I agree with chat. This is why I never wanted to like buy a cast basic, because of those reasons right there, the emissions.
Yeah,
buying like the smaller ASICs, you'll never ROI on them.
Well, there is no such thing as ROI. Period. And you know how my viewpoint is on ROI thing. It's a fallacy.
Correct.
But
so
you have
an ROI standpoint,
you have no money.
I don't have
out.
an ROI.
Right,
Correct.
You have no money out.
What I'm worried about is the emissions. Is the amount of coins that it produces. It's already like at 36 coins. Like, you know what I mean? By the time I get it, like who knows when? First of all, it could be a month before I get it. At that point, I can only be getting like 28 coins a day. So like, it'll be diminishing quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, once I like read into it far enough to go.
The days of
wait a
mining
minute.
it on GPUs,
they're gonna run out of
FPGAs
emissions coins. Like really, holy cow! That's really years. Quick. Holy crap! That's under 20 years. Every coin will be in the market. Wow.
Yeah, and the hash rate keeps increasing.
Yeah.
It keeps increasing steadily. So,
and it's like what blows my mind is like, what's incentivizing the ASIC manufacturers to really get on board? Is there something on the backside that we're missing, or is it just because there's so much hype on it that they know that people will pay for the machines? Do you know what I'm saying?
Just need 18 cents to break even. Well, I get way less than that. So I get like half of that. And then some.
ASIC manufacturing makes no sense until bull run.
Thanks.
Yes and no. Yes and no. For full blown production, yes. For mining facilities looking to expand during a bear market, that's what helps the company ride along. And then you've got retail for full production.
That's right. That is right.
Exactly.
Those are
you get the big facilities sitting there kind of transferring around some of their older hardware. That older hardware is gonna get bought up by companies that are trying to expand and follow the big guys' footsteps. And then they're gonna take their old hardware and then they're gonna sell it off to the next group of people. And then those group of people are going to sell off their old hardware. And actually, by that time, that's the hardware that we as the consumers on the other end get to see it. So that's why S9s are so prevalent for home mining. You know, you're 4 or 5 generations behind for the home mining. In a couple of years, you know, your S19s are going to be a lot of what the home miners are going to be going after. They're going to be putting in a single dedicated circuit for one ASIC. Because an S9 is just not going to be enough in a couple of years. That'll be like the equivalent of running a grid seed miner. I feel bad because I really like the S9s. They're tanks. You can put them into almost any weather condition, and they survive.
These are facts. Did you see what I posted in Discord earlier in the 3D print section?
No.
Oh, 18. Oh, never mind. Never mind, Flammer. I see your message in Discord. Makes more sense. To break even. That's a good thing, right? Sounds like a good thing. Immersion for home mining. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to set something up for. As soon as the person's ready and I can get it shipped over to here, I'm gonna retrofit it so that it can utilize the 2 Bitcoin ASICs that I have, get the heat outside, and then bam, my room is quiet.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to put 2 in there. That's not gonna happen.
I agree with you, Tech Man. It's like Joko Tech or Loco Tech. You know, they're meeting masters, but product disasters.
Oh, nice.
it's hard to
Second
take
one's cool.
Locotech seriously when their headquarters is the Kazakhstan embassy in Norway. that one still gets me. It's still on their website to this day. Still there, 100%. And they still have the Litecoin Summit on their website too, from like 2 years ago. But they did update the website. It's now all on one page.
Yeah, it's a one pager.
And then people don't do a lot of people haven't done any research. You start researching like the parent company on it, and the parent company is in like lawsuits with multiple governments going after them for like contract breaches and like tons of different stuff. It's like, holy crap, bad news bear, red flag. Red flag. And they're like, it's like they're trying to capitalize on the idea that a lot of people just don't do research. And are willing to like give money to them. It blows my mind.
What is IR research? I said no what that is.
Huh?
I said no what that is. What is research?
Right? Oh yeah. Research?
They said buy Pepe, and I bought Pepe.
Right? Exactly.
I lost hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Crypto's a scam. Clean the soap scam before you scum. Before you shower, a natural green cleaner. Yummy.
Yeah. You
wash
the scam from the shower with Bitcoin.
Pepe only up. That's right. Up only for Pepe.
Right. No, man.
Oh, hell, the Pepe.
Doge, they told me Doge to $1, bro. Doge to $1.
No, Elon told you Doge to $1, not the people.
Yeah, they were there was TikToks on it. There was TikToks on it. The TikTokers said Doge to $1. The people spoke. It almost happened. They were close. Closer than Pepe. So, but I mean, when it comes down to like grabbing like new hardware, as it stands right now, a lot of the mining stuff right now favors the 4090. If you're willing to pay that kind of money for new hardware, it's really kind of hard to like tell people to, hey, grab mining gear, because like let me open up here hashrate.no. So earlier today, the 4090 was making 275 projected to make per day in profit. Right now it's under $2. So we're now at $1.69, and it like really kind of drops quick. So 3080, you're looking at 79 cents profit right now. This time of the year has really got my allergies rolling. But your 4070 Ti making 77 cents. The 6900 XT making 60 cents a day. Let's see here, 3090, making 55 cents a day. I mean, if you bought the 3090s during the height of the GPU market, it's like you're still kind of like upside down on your return factor for your investment. So the payout coming back to you is far less than what it really should be for even second gen hardware. I would think that the 3090 should be a little closer to where the 4090 is. You know, maybe at that dollar marker, and not so much about $1 behind the 4090. I mean, a lot of cards are profitable. It's just a matter of, it's 44 cents for a 7900 XTX worth it? You know, let's see here. I mean, for the hardware, it depends on when you actually grabbed it. If you grabbed your hardware when it was super cheap, it's freaking absolutely, you know, some of the stuff's absolutely worth it. I mean, I wouldn't have cried too bad for some of this profits even when I first started in crypto. But I was actually making a heck of a lot more than what these projected. Like a lot of times when it came down to 25-cent profits, even that's whenever I was turning off some of my gear just to kind of be like, okay, I'll buy some of that Visity Bitcoin instead of mining it. You know, at
Buy Bitcoin. Are you
always
buying at cost?
always hodl it.
Oh, okay. I was just checking.
Right. You know,
You had me worried coming in and thinking you were selling Bitcoin or something.
no. I'm talking about like GPU profitability, and like, when is it like really completely worth it for turning on gear versus just going out and buying it, you know? Because like, you know, like
What I've been doing this whole time.
As soon as you start mining on there, you're putting wear and tear on your fans. You're putting wear and tear on the memory stages on the card itself.
Correct.
So it's like, is 14 cents, 13 cents overall profit really worth keeping
Buying
the
all the
gear
hardware
on
you can
for?
before the halving. Yeah. Bitcoin ASICs for sure. Before the halving, oh, for sure.
I mean,
buying,
like,
I think 100% not financial advice, like whatsoever. Buying a K Pro, S19K Pro before the halving, buying it now, I think is a smart play. Even if you're just holding the hardware, like even if you can't like use it, I think it's a smart play. Because we've seen what hardware does in a bull market, and not to mention they changed the plug on the S21, so now it's a 3-phase plug. So it is no longer like 2 C13 plugs; it is a 3-phase plug. So any like at-home person is not obtaining an S21. Like you will not be able to use it. Which on their original like renderings when they released it showed the 2 it's like C13 plugs, like normal. I'm assuming it's probably because power delivery, like stability. That is my personal like thought. Is they're probably having bad feedback on longer durations of sustained power for that amount.
Or you can just sit there and really
just
bring it down and be
like,
new
what's mine is the same. Yeah,
each hash
I thought it was
board
kind of
got
crappy.
its own dedicated circuit.
I thought it was kind of crappy, but that makes the K Pro like the most sought after miner for people that are like not on 3-phase power. So I think it's a good play, personally. I don't know
Heck
nothing
yeah,
about
shipping
nothing.
containers for the win.
Oh, for sure. Shipping containers all the way. It's so versatile. So versatile. Faux show. So I don't know. But I've been mining like this entire time, pretty much. I've had some rigs like off here and there. Just because there's some rigs that I have that aren't like as efficient. But like the efficient ones stayed on like the entire time. But they were on unminable mining. Whatever was most profitable on unminable that I could mine for, because I was paying the power cost no matter what. So
Right.
just mining whatever earned me the most Bitcoin on unminable, because I was auto converting everything into Bitcoin the entire time. So that was like my goal. That's what I kept doing. That's what I've been doing. Even when I got my S19J Pro, right? I parked that on unminable. So even it is on their on their SHA-256 pool, which is Bitcoin. Just like adding to the what the GPUs are doing too. So it just all kind of goes into the same pool. That's what I've been doing, and that's what I plan to keep doing
See, I have
up until the
two,
halving.
I have two 240 amp circuits, and that's what I get to play with.
Yeah. I have the 130 amp breaker, and I am maxed out on that breaker like currently.
Yeah.
I am at like
So
23 amps on that breaker right now.
Woo!
Like,
Yeah, but you saw me push the limit. You saw me kind of ride the
yeah,
limit a little bit, and you're like, whoa.
yeah. It's, and you know, and like I see Panda stuff, and I'm like, y'all push it, man. So like, I figured 20, like 22, 23 is fine. Yeah. I don't plan to turn anymore right now though. I
So
plan to add like another breaker maybe. We'll see.
I was considering like rearranging of what I was running, shutting down some of the ASICs that I got running, and firing up some GPU since it's gonna stack some sats a little faster. Because to me,
Yep.
it's all about stacking them sats fast.
Last time I
like,
stopped mining was for a bit was 2 days after the merge. He goes, I never stopped since.
yeah,
Heck yeah,
I
Integer
never
guy.
stopped mining either. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not
Zeph
I'm
to
not
BTC for
GPU
the win.
centric. You know, I do like overclocking ASIC hardware and pushing the limits over there, and it's fun.
Yep, I am on 130 amp breaker. That's what I've been like. That is what I can afford. I can afford that, like paying that bill.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I can do that. So cram as much as I can on that 30 amp breaker.
Yep.
Because I can afford it. It's okay.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
30 amps. Just 30 amps. But I have like a really good electric rate. But I don't want to like overdo it. Right? I don't want to like see that bill and be like, oh crap, that's hurtful. That hurt a little bit.
Right.
But yeah. Yeah, so not too bad.
I was about to put like a mini Doge into my bedroom because they're quiet, and they warm it up pretty good for just being
Right.
you know, it's a little 200 amp,
Rock
230 amp
Cooper.
space heater that you could put in
What's
there,
up, dude?
and it's wireless and you can put it anywhere. It's awesome. What up, Ralph?
I like the decentralized quality of GPU mining. Yes, I love GPUs. DCA, I'm deciding to spend 6K on solar or GPUs. Oof.
Solar, then GPUs. Get the solar, recover, then GPUs.
Half and half.
Oh, that's a good one too. Split the difference.
Brian says I can afford one breaker too. Yeah, right. Like I can afford that. Like, no matter what situation it's in, as long as like I don't go over that, like I can afford that. GPUs. Digger says GPUs. DogeLord says solar. Solar all day. I mean, solar is not like a terrible bet because it will offset your costs. It's between all 6K worth of GPUs. You will not be able to mine 6K worth of GPUs on solar. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, maybe, you know what I mean? Like if you're buying like 4090s, that's a lot of wattage though.
Depends on the systems you're looking at.
It isn't enough to
Bedell,
power 1K watts for a day though. That's true.
6,000 in solar. If you spend it the right way, you would be able to get somewhere around 8,000 to 9,000 watts. Buy used equipment. You don't need name brand shit. Fucking you can get solar panels at auctions from companies that are tearing down their old solar arrays and putting in a new one. They do this every 3 years. The solar panels will test out to be 100% fine. You can pick them up for like $50, $50 to $60 per solar panel. So your money goes a long way, and then you're just talking about having the battery and the converter unit that you're going to have to purchase.
And Take Guy says you can buy like 6 rigs of 3070s for 6K. Not bad. Brian. It's facts. He says just like going to it's going to be better to buy coins than mining soon. Faster ROI. Yeah.
Unfortunately, as time goes on, the without any significant project that is mineable, that is actually trying to encourage building upon their network versus trying to just sell out hype. Without that coming in, it's gonna be hard to find another coin that's gonna be not so much the Ethereum killer, quote unquote, but be able to do something that would be along the lines of the Ethereum legacy that they abandoned. So, I mean, until that happens, I don't think we're going to see any, like, significant bull market. I mean, like, I'm trying to be realistic about it, and I haven't given up my GPUs at all. Don't get me wrong.
It's not the time to sell them.
No.
That's for sure.
Not at all.
Not the time to sell them.
When they want another $400 for my 1070s again, I'm selling them.
Not yet. Now's not the time.
No.
Now's not the season either. Right now, retail is like dumping the crap out of all of the leftover stocks from the year.
Oh, yeah.
It's just not the time to buy. Or not time to sell. It's a good time to buy. Good time to buy, not a good time to sell.
This is a building market. Just like I want to get that Acer A770.
Bro. I gotta find it. Hold on. Bro. You gotta see this.
I have to see this. Okay. I have to see this. Come on, everybody. We're going to see this together, guys.
So, well, if they were watching my stream this morning, they've seen this. So, the Asus 4060, the one that has the SSD on the back of it.
Yep.
100% eGPU worked through it. They were fully running a RTX 4090 through that SSD slot through eGPU pass-through. GPU 2 is the 4090, and they were running 150 frames per second playing Cypherpunk.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Full load was pushed through the eGPU on the 4090 through the SSD slot on the back for a riser. So full pass through. Not like worth any kind of like really usability.
Like I heard something about this, and I was just like, wow.
I would imagine you'd be able to mine like this, like 100%. This would be easily doable. It would work. I'm curious if it would show up as one GPU or if it would show up as both GPUs. But also like just like think of like
have their own
think of like a whole like.
My question
think of like
would
a
be,
whole
can you put
like
a U-bit
row of
splitter
them
on there?
I'm thinking like a whole row of them just like risered off of each other, like a whole bunch of 4060s just like risered off each other, like just like
Or
a line.
What if you experiment?
How many could you get before you run out of lanes? You know what I mean? Like just how many?
Well, exactly. Put a U-bit 4-way splitter. Put a U-bit 8-way splitter on the back, and like really just push the limit.
This was the original layout of said card. They had the SSD slot was actually pretty far away from the lanes, and they said that I was actually slowing down the throughput. So they moved it to the other side, and they shortened the lanes, and it has caused a significant increase. They were actually able to even run PCIe Gen 5, and we're getting full speeds. So like there's read and write speeds through that SSD, which is like super fast, man. Like if you were playing games, like this would be the way to go, like 100%. You know what I mean? Like if you're for low latency and like 100%. Solid. Fast as a fuck, boy.
You know,
but this though,
I'm curious.
The eGPU pass through is like cool.
If the fan has got like a blow, is like actually blowing on the M.2 also, and it's not blocked off. I've actually been curious
like
about it. You know, if it like I never see any photos of it like opened up.
Yeah, and this is
so I don't know if like the center of it is being cooled by the fan.
Power with SSD, nice.
So I'm just curious to know if it's like, oh, there actually it's got a cooler on there. That one is actually without it on there. So they actually have the cooling stack right behind it. So They are
There you can
cooling
see
down
right here.
the M.2 slot because them things do
It
get
looks
warm.
like so it's a plate right here.
Yep.
And then
So you would put some thermal pads
two
down.
GPUs that pass through.
Yeah, you would put the thermal
And
pads down
legit.
on there for contact, and you'd be. It's like if you're trying to get Gen 5 speeds, it's gonna create some heat.
Freaking
But
crazy.
I don't know if you're gonna get full experience of what Gen 5 is gonna be under full load, per se, under a real
Yeah,
world
100% data load. The motherboard is going to be the limit. It's the amount of lanes that it can support.
Right.
Because that's the main thing, is it has to support like lane splitting. PCIe
Well, I mean,
lane splitting.
I've done some testing, and it's like even Gen 2 PCIe can handle 4 GPUs on one slot.
Right.
Because you're already adapting it to a by one. So like you can really segment out if you've got, Gen 4, Gen 5 PCIe.
Cat
Like
food too. Oh, for sure.
You will not
Invest
be
in Hot
bottlenecked.
Pockets and cat food.
Hot Pockets.
Cat food.
Hot
Hot Pockets and cat food.
Just call them lava pockets with an ice cube in the center. FA in the chat if you know what I'm talking about on a hot pocket, They're lava pockets with an ice cube in the middle. And like you get to the middle of it and you're like, how is the center freaking rock solid still? I just burnt my mouth getting to here. Like you no longer have taste buds. Burnt those clean off.
Oh, get to the middle. Oh, nice and cool.
Looks like Grandma cool down my tongue now. Bro, I have sat there and followed the instructions, and it's still lava with the center being might not be always frozen, but it's cold.
Microwave and fat. That's funny. It's terribly funny. Yeah, and you know what? You still can't buy that card anyway. Maybe one day.
No. Yeah, you can't buy those here. And the Golden Rabbit editions, you can't. Europe can get the Golden Rabbit editions, but we can't.
Fucking Europeans. I'm just kidding.
We're not cool
I'm
enough
just
for
kidding.
the Golden.
Anyone
We're not
that's
cool enough for the Golden Rabbit edition.
European. Just kidding.
Like, hey, Guntis, hook us up.
Defrost mode. Yeah, you gotta use defrost mode. It's the only ways.
I'm hungry now, not later.
I don't want to wait an extra 3 minutes.
Right? Like F instructions, exactly. Reading the instructions is like going to the IKEA store and saying that you're going to follow the instructions. You get home, you just like throw the instructions off to the side. You build what you bought at IKEA, and you wonder, why do I got a mess of pegs that I didn't use? You're like, it's sturdy. Whatever. And then you can't move it and wonder why.
These are facts. instructions are helpful. I promise.
That is true, DogeLord. You can import a Golden Rabbit edition. The only thing that doesn't import with it is the warranty.
We're going. We don't need warranties.
Right.
This is true.
Oh, you don't want to play 4K? Back into mine you go. All right, I'll play 4K.
What is a warranty? I don't know. You know, it's something that means something, but most people don't adhere to it.
Well, I mean, I'm
If you're in
cool with the
Americas.
warranty lasting, at least 1 minute. The time that it took to power up that first time, if it can't survive that first power on, I believe that's what warranty is for.
That's true.
Well, most warranties say if it has been mined on, that the warranty is voided.
Warranty if you remove the the fan sticker or the back of the sticker. Yeah,
Oh, that's not for the United States, though.
I know. That gets you every time though.
I know.
Yeah, every time.
Men don't read instruction. That's what warranties is for. Exactly. This is fact. So I have to ask you. I mean, if you had somebody new and they were like, "Hey, I like what you're doing. I kind of want to get involved with it." Would you recommend them to actually get involved, or for right now, the time being, would you just tell them to buy Bitcoin and hodl? A new person coming in, knowing the prices that we know conservatively about what the price is going to be an entry-level gaming computer.
I mean, I think like you would buy something like now. Like prices would definitely gonna go up. Buy an auto for sure. Yeah, but if you're like having to buy hardware, like I'd buy hardware.
But if the price of the market keeps going in an upward trajectory. If we pull back, then you might be able to get the hardware at a better price on the pullback. And that would be waiting until like next year to start accumulating equipment.
I don't know, I'd buy equipment.
Is that the bias in you saying it, or you just like going, a newbie needs a newbie? You want in? Do it. Commit.
I mean, I think they should do both, in my opinion. If like, which is what I've given someone I met recently. I don't want to say too much, but someone I met recently. They want to get into mining, and they want to get into like crypto in general, and they're like, all right, well, I want to get into like mining, but like I want to buy Bitcoin, and so they're doing a little bit of both. I have searched them a deal for like a decent size like a decent rig, you know what I mean? Nothing like crazy. Uh, just like a 3-card rig, just something to get their feet wet with, you know, not too much maintenance, easy to keep track of, like. And then they're also buying just some Bitcoin. Just they have like a certain amount, and that's what they did. I mean, I think it's a solid investment, in my personal opinion. I mean, it's not financial advice, but I mean, I gave them my advice, and they took my advice. So, you know, if you're watching, you know, you know. So,
I've told people to right now in this market to grab some Bitcoin, because price can tank tomorrow. Price tanks tomorrow. The price of entry of even building gaming computers will be a little bit cheaper, because there'll be some more used hardware on the market. And with all the other companies out there dumping inventory prices for the end of the year sales, you're going to find that the closer we get to Christmas, the more enticing rig building is going to be. And then as the first of the year, you know, it's like, I think we'll see the, you know, them doing their clearance and blowout prices and stuff like that. Especially on the AMD and Intel side. AMD and Intel have been proving that they're willing to drop the price to where it takes to sell them.
Thanks.
Nvidia is like, oh, we'll just discontinue those cards and sell these ones, and because it's got a new product sticker on there, it's a new card and the price isn't lowered. Don't you want to buy the new 40 series Super? It comes with a super high price.
I got 2 8-card header frames. Yeah, me too. I got 2 T2 frames. I'll sell it anyway for cheap. You know what I mean? It's like taking up space. Not taking them apart, because they are just in the way. 100%.
I got like 5 or 6 of them.
Yep, I was actually thinking about taking mine apart tomorrow. I was thinking about it today. I was like looking at them. I was like, those things are just like large and just in the way. Just taking up space.
Yep.
Valuable real estate for no reason.
Yeah, but it's like, I think I'm gonna make sure that I always have one up and rolling, one of the OG frames of mine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Depends on how much room I'm really trying to consolidate, I guess. I had cards here, even when I had everything at the facility that were rocking and rolling, and yeah, they're all sitting in Veta frames. I mean, hell, even the facility computer was sitting in a Veta frame.
These are facts.
I mean, we do have nostalgia with those Veta frames, bro.
These are facts.
But I think I'm like, as long as I can sacrifice a little room, I think I'll always try to run at least one. And they could be wall mounted.
Yeah. They work great. They do. They really do. They're very versatile.
Oh my god, I love them things.
Yeah, I have the T2 frames, so they're a little different.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of your T2 frames. I like the actual Veta open air
Yeah,
frames.
they're not stackable, at least
Yeah,
like easily. I was able to stack them, but I 3D printed like brackets to stack them. That way they were off of each other just a hair because otherwise they would smash the plugs on top of the cards.
yep,
So
yep. Versus mine, which were made for stacking.
yeah, Soldering hardware bull run, yeah, for sure.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take pictures of
It's,
them and then I'm gonna put them up and like wrap them up.
yeah, especially my 10 series, my I know that I do know that Crypto Bedell wants my 580s. I know he said he was interested in the 580s, and I told him to make me an offer, and I will sell him the 7 because I was going to keep one out of the series, just because that came from DigiGold's facility. And then I would like to keep one of every style GPU I have for future testing purposes and nostalgia. Collectability. 1070s, 1070 Ti's, I'd probably be willing if people were like really wanting. And heck, with a 1070, you can be making 6 cents a day. That's profits in your hardware wallets of your choice.
That was how freaking standing.
There's even duplicate EVGAs in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep one of all of them especially EVGA lineups. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep
Newegg was selling brand new EVGAs today for Black Friday or the other day. They still have them on their website, but yeah, they have like brand new EVGA cards on their website. I was like, what?
Oh yeah,
That's wild.
bro. You can get brand new 1070s and 1070 Ti's on Newegg, bro.
Routines are a great way for mining route heat where you want it. Very much so. I agree. I agree.
So we are over that 1 hour mark, guys. So do you guys have any other comments or questions before we head up out of here? I know that me and Mikkel took advantage of that last bull run, DogeLord. That is for sure. Try to set up a facility and everything.
You guys are freaking nerds. Hey, you're a freaking nerd.
It takes one to know one. What up, Seb?
Anybody have a link to Brandon Coin's computer shop's website?
No.
Otherwise, put them a face in the chat. You know what I mean? I think you're all out freaking standing. These do be facts. That's right. You buy Bitcoin, you buy it at cost, and you're freaking hodl it. To the moon.
It looks like he's got an eBay store.
I got it. I found it. I found it.
Found it.
Heck yeah. Found it. Got a bunch of NVMe drives. Oh, they're all sold out. They all suck. Why'd y'all buy them all? Damn it.
Kidding me? He's got a whole mining community behind him that'll snatch up anything on the storefront.
Dang you all.
I think he found it,
It's like,
Techman.
yeah, it's like bcpc.com or something like that. All the drives are sold out though, so it doesn't matter.
Dang. So, with that being said,
It is what it is.
right? You got anything else to add to this? Or are we done for the night?
Nope, I'm good.
Good. You're good. I'm good. You're good. We all good. Thank you everybody for being here. All that good stuff. Since you guys don't have any other comments or questions for us, definitely smash that Lizardy like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. If you are new here, please certainly think about joining the Discord. Links down below. It's free, guys. Please join the fam over there, guys. Yo. Your OGs here and you'd like to support what we do, get some behind the scenes knowledge, certainly join the Patreon. You get some behind the scenes Patreon stuff. It's awesome. Join the cool people over there. We have a Patreon. Is that tomorrow?
Yeah.
So we have Patreon tomorrow, guys. So if you like get involved with that, come on, join. Any tier will do. Get you in. So all you have to do is join any of the tiers, even the $5 tier. That'll get you there. If not, that's cool. That's cool. You don't have to join. We're not making you do anything. It's fine. Otherwise,
I think you're
we'll
cool no matter
definitely
what.
we thank you all for being here. And if you can't join, at least smash that Lizzie like button.
Thank you, Jackman.
At least join.
Thank you, Jackman.
He's like, I got you. Thank you, Tech Man, for helping out Mikkel. That's awesome of you. It's awesome. Awesome sauce.
Yeah, all of his drives are sold out. Sad. He had a bunch of terabyte drives, 2 terabyte NVMe drives, and they were all like $25, $40 for 2 terabyte drives. That's too slow. They're all gone.
Womp womp. Yeah, you too, Seb. Have a good night. Have a good night. So yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. We are over that 1 hour marker, fellas. So with that being said, thank you all for being here. Peace out. Stay savage. May your watts be low and your hash be high, and we'll see you on the next one. Yo.
Yeah.